Hey, my name is Ethan Ryman, and one thing I gotta say about Andrew was he was just a really jolly person. He was a positive spirit, and no matter what he did, he would smile at you. He would give you that positive feedback. The first times I met him, he was just that brightness in the room, and when you're around him, it just gives you that inner feeling of, you forget about everything that's going on with the world, you know what I mean, and how people can be negative. But honestly, Andrew was just a very bright person, and I just can't believe he's gone.
My name is Josh Phillips, and I met Andrew years ago. We were down in Matagorda, and it was spring break, and he did a big impact on my life with this, happiness, and he always engaged in the moment. Even though it wasn't a happy moment, he already made a brightness out in the sky, like, for us, and he did really well doing that. I didn't know him as well as a lot of other people, but, I wish I did, because he was a great person, and he had a big impact on everybody's life.
Hi, my name is Vincent. Just want to tell you a few things about Andrew. We played football together in high school for 2 years. I played with him on varsity, and I known him, met him through Chad, which is one of my good friends as well. But I don't think blood could make them boys any closer. His silliness, just his personality in general, his persona for himself. Doesn't matter if the president was standing next to him. Andrew's gonna be Andrew. He was just one of the most bright people you could meet. But on the football field, man, he was a beast. It was crazy. You see, if you were on his team, that was the upside for sure, no doubt about it, man. He was one of the most up-tempo, hyper. I mean, size didn't matter to him when he was on the field. It was pretty awesome to see him hit the adrenaline, the motivation, the drive he had for the love of the game for football was insane. And I think that was probably the only time besides school that I seen him have a pair of shoes on his feet. So, yeah, he loved to be barefooted. I guess it's something in the water in Wadsworth that loves for people to walk around barefooted. So he always had a smile on his face. Always. I had talked to Chad like 3 days prior to that about coming down and hanging out, and I think I'd asked how Andrew was doing, and, just seeing he was up to, and I want to say 2 days later, I just gotten off of work, and my mom gives me a call. I was like, hey, did you hear about Andrew? And I went blank for a second. I was like, Andrew who? I was like, no. I said, I haven't heard of nothing, busy with work, and she goes, Andrew Bostic, he passed away, and for a second, my heart just dropped. It was shocking by far. It was just something. It was unbelievable. It didn't seem real. I think the drive down here to the funeral didn't even seem so real. When we went to the funeral and everything, and we hung out with Chad, and we being young, having our fun, drinking a little beer or whatever it was, playing games, and you caught yourself just standing there for a second. You look around and you're like, this is for him, not with him, and it's a happy moment and a sad moment at the same time, and being Chad being my brother-in-law, I hear a lot from him all the time, it's glad to know somebody was so close to him without being his blood. I mean, I kid you not, because, I think everybody has that one friend in life that blood couldn't make him any close. To know that him being so close to somebody and them two being together, nonstop, I think, from sun up to sundown if they could, that's who they spent it with. So it was, it's pretty cool to know that, but just my heart always goes out to Miss Vosick and Charles. I know Chad gets to come over here from time to time and hang out with them, and it's awesome. It's a part of his son still lives within his friends. Anytime I go watch Black Cat football, we always think of 57. It just any little thing that you did, I think Andrew had a part of, no doubt. So it's always good to know that we have a friend looking up over us at all times. So, and I'm glad to say that he was a friend of mine, and he always holds a place in my heart.
Yes, Popeye, the old man of the house.